we got some news out of Cincinnati, and the quotes are kind of crazy.
Yeah, it happened actually yesterday. We were talking about it. Trey Hendrickson has ended his holdout. He will be back in Cincinnati with the Bengals this upcoming season. So that's the big headline. But now, in the wake of his reporting, he's met with the media a couple of times. And his comments about his decision to come back really raised some eyebrows around here. Take a listen to what he said.
What I'm not going to do is, as best as I can, avoid being a distraction. I want to help the guys. The guys that have helped me along the way, Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, even Sam Hubbard helped me a lot when I was here. So to be that right now, I think that's what's most important, and this narrative will kind of iron itself out as we continue to progress towards the season.
And Rob G, he wound up calling himself, which I didn't hear in that soundbite.
He said later that the idea of holding out and preventing younger players from learning from him is selfish.
Okay. And can I say this to Trey Hendrickson? You're crazy! You're Meshuggah! All you football players, is this on? Have been brainwashed to think that you're doing something wrong. Your CBA and your players union, Kelvin, has put them in a spot. The only way that they can get their fair value is to do what Hendrickson did, which is to hold out. There is no other option. What do you mean selfish? Selfish is teams that you play well for them and they tell you, you know what? No, you can come back, but you got to take a cut. Otherwise, we're going to release you. That's selfish. Because when you played well, they didn't give you any more money or do anything or let you out of your deal or bump it up. No. Come on, man. Football players, I'll never get it. How are you selfish? The system doesn't work for it to be fair to you. You have no recourse. You have nothing else you can do other than sitting it out until they come to their senses and take care of you. I still don't understand this. They got terrible health care, terrible pension, just terrible everything. The NFL's making money hand over fist. You got a commissioner who makes $50 million, and you think you're selfish? That's being brainwashed to think that you did something wrong. No. You're admirable. You're a stand-up guy to stand up and say, I'm not going to just fall in line and take whatever you give me. And I'm just happy to be here and humbled and yeah, whatever. Let you throw some peanuts at my feet and I'm good with it. Are you kidding me? I respect people who are willing to stand up and do something and say, I matter. My value matters. The reason that the NFL has been able to get away with what they've done to these players is because most of them are cowards and aren't willing to stand up to ownership, aren't willing to stand up to the union, aren't willing to stand up to the people that are the powers that be. That's why they're in such a bad spot, because most NFL players are A, brainwashed, and B, cowards with a capital C. And it's mind-boggling when you think about how big and strong and fearless these guys are. But when it comes time to making sure that they have the best contract and deal, they bow out. I salute you, Trey Hendrickson. You are not N-O-T selfish.
Well, I was saluting him. The problem why I got a chill on my salute is because he cowered down and called himself being a bad guy and I'm being a bad teammate. No, you're not. He talked about, I want to get back. You know why I want to get back? I want to show leadership to the young guys. This is showing leadership to the young guys. Standing up for yourself is absolutely a way to do that. You can't be the NFL sack leader. You can't be one of the best defensive players since you got there. You're having 13-plus sacks except once. You can't be the guy that's sitting around here doing all this. When you look at the defensive metrics with him on the field, it's absolutely astronomical difference than when he's off. So he knows his worth. He knows what he brings to the Bengals organization. Now, this is an organization that we know has been historically cheap. This has been an organization that doesn't pay anybody guaranteed contracts outside of a year for the most part, except quarterbacks. So this is, to me, I don't understand why people don't understand this, and this goes for you listening, this goes for Trey Hendrickson, this goes for Rob, Parker, Kelvin Washington. You have to be in the business of you. I am in the business of Kelvin. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to play and be a teammate. I'm going to do absolutely what I believe is going to be best for us, for you, for me, the odd couple. But iHeartMedia is in business for iHeart, and they're going to do what's best for them. Kelvin has to do what's best for me. Trey Hendrickson has to do what's best for him in a league, especially where you can do all that you can like he has, but be making $15 million. But all the comparable guys who are doing exactly what you're doing, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, are making 3 times what you're making just about. So advocating for yourself is admirable. Advocating for yourself is good business. Advocating for yourself is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But somehow powerful people, Rob, have always tricked the little man into thinking it's everybody's fault but us. So you get players who feel bad. Oh, I don't want to, let me take a haircut. Let me do it for the team. And I don't want to be the guy that takes all the money.
They always
While the ownership takes all the money, they charge people $25 for a beer.
Thank you.
They charge you $100 a park in a place where there's no other place to park but at your ballpark or your stadium or your arena. And then you even look at powerful politicians. They trick you, pay your taxes, do all this. Meanwhile, they pay $750, but they're billionaires and millionaires. And I mean literally $750 in taxes. So somewhere along the line, ownership always tricks the little man. You give your blood, sweat, and tears for 7 years to a team, 6 years to a team. You say, hey, I want to go somewhere else. It just wasn't working out. They didn't treat me right. They didn't do all they could. You're the bad guy. So I don't know how people fall for the okie doke every time. Trey Hendrickson absolutely deserves to get this money. He absolutely deserves to hold out if that's what he chooses to do. And he should not feel bad about it. In fact, he should be, this is how we do it. This is how we build unity as a league and as a players association by doing what's best for us. And I don't get why it's bad leadership. No, bad leadership is how the Bengals have run their business.
Or bad leadership is what Tom Brady did, taking a hometown discount and then making other owners go, well, you see what Tom Brady did. He took less. Patrick Mahomes wound up taking less too. No, Tom Brady did an injustice to the rest of the membership. You don't take less. That creates other people having to do that because he's one of the people that people look up to.
Oh, yeah. His point of doing it, justifiable. I get it. He wants to keep winning. The problem is, to what you said, they're going to use that against him. They're going to say
they're going to use that against everybody, right?
That's what I'm saying. Them is what I said, against them. They're going to say the best in the business is doing this. Surely you can. You know, you're only player X. You're only player Y. You're not Tom Brady. If he's doing it, surely you can. Yeah, Trey Hendrickson, I love that he was standing on business until he stopped standing on business. Stand on it. All right, Rob, we're taking some phone calls. You and I are actually in agreement on this. Trey Hendrickson's got to relax. I believe he said he's being selfish with the holdout. I believe he's being selfish by not holding out and by cowering and by acting like he did something wrong.
Yep, and we want to hear from you, 877-99 on Fox. You can still jump in. Dan in Kansas City, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dan?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I think
what's up?
Hendrickson, he sounds like Squeak from basketball. Like, mess with me 16, 17 more times, I'm out. You just walk back in? What are you doing?
Right. I don't know. I mean, either people get cold feet, people get scared. I don't know. Teammates don't rally around and support people. I just don't understand it. Like, if I'm a teammate, I'm going to be. Thanks for the call there, Dan.
Appreciate
Kelvin, if I'm a teammate, dude, get your loot, get your money for you and your family. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad at you because they don't want to take care of you.
Yeah, dude.
I just don't understand that.
I don't get it. And that's what I'm saying. They want you to do that. They're like, yo, man, go set the precedent. Go be one of those people who can stand up and do what you need and get what's best for you.
Most people can't do it.
It trickled down to us. You know what I mean? If you're one of the best players in the league and surely on that team, we need you to do stuff like that.
No doubt. How about Tim? Chili Tim in Atlanta. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Tim?
What up, Rob? What up, Kelvin?
What up?
I don't know if you guys ever heard of the John Maxwell, the kind of like the leadership guy. I took one of his courses one time, and he gave a great definition that if I could send to Trey Hendrickson, I would say this. He said that humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less, which implies at some point in time you got to put yourself first. So him saying what he's saying, that's not showing humility because you're thinking less of yourself, and that's not the definition of humility. And Trey Hendrickson needs to know that if you think that first round draft pick, that defensive end in the sign, if you think he's gonna go up there looking up to you, after saying, man, I can go out here and ball out, and this is what I'm gonna get, and after this is what you've done. And, you know, he may be thinking, man, as soon as I get a chance to get out of here, I'm getting out of here. So those other guys in the locker room like, man, are you crazy? Go get your money, man.
Right. Tim, yeah. I don't get it. Football players, to me, brainwashed. I don't – just totally brainwashed. I've never seen guys, Kelvin, who are these great athletes but don't think for themselves, aren't – Like I don't care what I know a lot of football players, former players who I'm cool with or whatever, and I look at them every day and cannot figure out how the NFL can be printing money hand over fist, and you guys have these awful pensions, awful.
Well, Rob, that's the easy
just
answer.
Awful.
It's an easy answer. You know, they can get in the hit by a train.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know, Jerry Jones.
Just you know, you can go out there and get hit by a train. So that's why I can't guarantee your money because you know you might go out there and lightning strikes on you. You might go out there to piano.
I even hear fans do it too. They like pile. They're with the owners, fans, which
100%.
Which I don't even understand. What does he need all that money for? I don't understand it. Or he needs to be in camp. I remember one analyst on television. And she was berating Aaron Rodgers for not being in camp. And then someone told her, you know, he hadn't signed, right? He's a free agent. Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but he was berated for not being in camp. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what?
I told you, it's a top-down theme, and they've tricked players, they trick fans. You know, it's even in our government. They make it's everybody else. It's like sleight of hand. They move all the blame and everything on other people, and we all yell at each other. We yell at the players. Players are mad. Meanwhile, like you meant, it's a money. It's a print. They're printing money like crazy.
Printing money.
And yet you're mad at the player for getting what he's worth.
I always say this: if players have to have a salary cap, why don't owners have a profits cap? Like you can't make more than 10% on your money. Do you know how many owners would be out would say I'm not going for that and would probably close down shop because they would not be dictated to how much money they can make.
100%. And what again? I said last point for me when they look at not even just the players. Look at how they treat to go to a game, a football game, and do it right for a family of four. You're gonna pay like $2,000 or something. I mean, seriously, $1,500 for the tickets, for the parking, for the food, for the jersey. Like it's insane. And so to me, they're making money all over the place. And dang it, if you're a Trey Hendrickson, as great as you've been absolutely outstanding for 3 to 4 years straight, dude, you deserve that money. Quit. Don't cower. Don't bow down. Don't cower, man.
No doubt.
All right.